Every year of 2K, I make a 7-foot slasher, Giannis type build that can play the power forward or the center position, and I love it every year. This year, I did the exact same thing day one. 2 months later, I'm here to show my new and improved version of the build. And the biggest change of all is we're no longer 7 foot. Today, I'm going to be showing you my new Giannis build 2.0. I'm going to show you the build, the animations, takeover, gameplay, everything you need to know. Just do me a favor, drop a like, drop a sub, and let's get into the build. To understand why my new version is better than the old version, we have to first look at the old version of the build. At 7 foot, you cannot get both 70 ball handle and 89 dunk for both sets of pro contact dunks. I like slashing, so I always want to have 89 dunk. So my original version has 89 dunk for both sets of pro contacts, but does not get 70 ball handle for all the good dribble moves like pro and Kevin Durant moves. Along with not being able to get pro dribble moves, I can't get challenger either because you need 71 perimeter. So to solve this, we're just gonna go 1 inch shorter. We're gonna solve all these issues by dropping to 6'11". Like I said, we're gonna start at 6'11". To make the exact same build I made in the beginning of the year, but better in every aspect, we're gonna go 6'11", 241 weight, 7'2" wingspan. We're gonna go 89 dunks to get both sets of pro contact dunks, like I said, which is the reason we're ranking at 6'11". 80 layup to get every big man layup style in the game right now. 81 standing dunk to get you silver rise up and pro standing contact dunks. 79 post control. This is lower than what my original has, but you'll see in a second we'll be able to cap break it back to 87 really easily. 3-point, we're gonna go 83. This gets you bronze limitless, which my last build doesn't have. Also, we'll be able to, with cap breakers, get our mid range up all the way to 87. For those of you who don't know, 87 is what you need for Kevin Durant's pull-up and go-to shot. Kevin Durant's go-to shot is the easiest and best big man move in the game. It's easy blow-bys. Playmaking, same pass out, same pass sec as the 7-footer, 82. Ball handle, like I said, we can get 70 now. That's pro dribble moves. And the speed of ball, we're gonna go to 60. Perimeter, 71, that's challenger. Interior, we're only going 77. I know on my footer, I have 84 or 82 for silver lockdown. You don't need it in this game. No one post scores. And when they do, it's easy stop. For steal, we're gonna go 60. Unlike by footer, we actually have interceptor. And then block, once again, we're going 88. That gives you goal chase down, and with 5 caps, just like the footer, we'll get 93 block. And that's why we also have 77 interior for goal paint controller. Rebounding, same as the last one. We're going 92, and with 2 cap breakers, you can go to 94 rebound. 94 rebound, get you Hall of Fame box out beast, and you'll be able to +2 rebound chaser to legend. So with your +2 and +1, you can have both of those badges on the legend tier. For the speed, we're gonna max that out at 74. Agility, you're only gonna have 60. You're not gonna notice a difference increasing this. Strength, only 72. Once again, another stat that you just don't need on bigs this year. The only reason you need strength this year is if you're gonna be setting screens all game. That's it. I don't do that, so I don't need strength. The only reason I have strength is for bronze brick wall and bronze enforcer. Finally, the vertical is at 83 for Hall of Fame pogo stick. Now, if you do want to tweak the build, you could lower, say something like free throw and get you 1 ball handle and get you bronze handles for days. But this is how you would remake my footer from the beginning of the year at 6'11" to be better in every way while still doing everything that it can do. Now, here is what the cap breaker screen looks like for the 6'11" that I just made. Just like my footer, you're gonna put the cap breakers in the same order. So O board for 94 O board to get you both legend badges with +1s and +2s. 5 on block to get you gold paint controller, which you can +2 to legend. The difference here though is with 4 cap breakers, you're gonna get 87 mid range for Kevin Durant's go-to shot and pull up. His go-to shot is the best move in the game for bigs. You combine that with pro cross or Giannis cross, you're to the basket every play. And like I said on the builder screen, we only have 79 post control, but we can easily just 3 cap breakers to 87 and get that right back. This is how I would have made my 7-foot build at 6'11" if I wanted to keep the stat that's identical to the last one as I wanted. The build I actually went ahead and made, the 6'11" I actually made and put VC into, is this right here. We lowered the weight a little bit, which only allows us to get 92 rebound with my cap breaker. But by lowering the weight, we get 1 more speed and 1 more driving dunk. For those who don't know, 90 driving dunk gives you a couple alley-oop animations like Giannis. So as a guy who likes dunking, I lowered the weight to get 1 speed and get a couple more animation for dunk packages. The only thing I lost was the ability to get 94 board. I'll only get 92 now. This just means now I'll get, after my +2s and +1s, I'll have Legend Rebound Chaser and Hall of Fame Box Out Beast, or Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser and Legend Box Out Beast. Either one is fine. After using this build, the rebounding is just fine. You don't need high rebound in this game either. I did my 4 cap breakers on mid-range to get Kevin Durant's go-to shot and Kevin Durant's dribble pull-up. I also did 4 cap breakers on pass sack to get me to 91 pass sack. I like having high pass on all my builds. And then finally, just like my original build, 5 cap breakers on block to get you 93 block, which you can then +2 to legend rebound chaser. I'm going to use my cap breaker that I get from rebounding specialization to put on O board for 92 rebound. With 92 rebound, with +2s and +1s, I'll be able to have legend rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out beast, or Hall of Fame rebound chaser and legend box out beast. Future cap breakers, I'm going to throw 3 on post control so that I can get my 87 post control back. Here's the animations I'm using on my 6'11". Dribble style, Giannis, best in the game. Escape moves, we're using KD, that's where that 70 ball handle comes in. Crossover, I'm using Giannis. If you don't have Giannis, it's a starter 4 animation. If you don't have Giannis yet, simply just use Pro. It's just as good. Some people actually like it better than Giannis. Step back, I like using Giannis. I like using Giannis, but Pro is another step back that people like using a lot. Again, that 70 ball handle coming in handy. And then triple threat, Kobe for those good jabs. For our scoring moves, obviously, Kevin Durant go-to shot. That's the whole point of the 87 mid-range. Dribble pull-up, again, KD. Hop jumper, number 2. It's a good speed boost. Layup style, normal. I like Giannis's. Zion reverse, Ben Simmons floater, Julius Randle's Euro step, and his hop step, while using Sabonis to spin. You can use Sabonis, Giannis, or Randle here. And then post fade KD, it's absolutely money. And then finally, motion style, I'm just using Drew Eubanks. For the jump shot, the main jump shot I use is Jonathan Isaac with a 70% Beluba, 30% Dirk, or a 60 Beluba, 40% Dirk, either one. It's just if you want it faster, add more Beluba. If you want it slower, add more Dirk. Other jumpers I've used are MPJ base, 65 Beluba, 35 Dirk. And then I've also tried out Chris Bosh base with 54 Beluba and then 46 Wemby. Wemby speeds the jumper up a lot. Like I said, my favorite jumper is this Jonathan Isaac base. I've been using it all year. Now for the dunks, here are the dunks. We got some quick drops, athletic front tomahawks. That's where that 90 dunk comes in that I made on mine purposely for this is one of the animations I made it for. All the reverses we can get, back scratchers. Obviously, pro contact dunks off of 2 and 1. Uber athletic tomahawks off 1. Again, 90 overall rating. As opposed to 89, you couldn't get this. Baseline reverses that you can get, and then athletic hangs off 1. Same dunks, just as many as you can get. That's what I like to do. For the signature dunks, I like to use Giannis, Blake, Shaq, Braun, Dwight Howard, and Amari Stoudemire. And then finally, for the alley-oops, basically every alley-oop you can get is what I like to equip. So we're running Pro, Elite, Giannis, which again, 90 driving dunk, which is why I added it. Aaron Gordon, again, 90 driving dunk. And then Zion Williamson. You can get Anthony Davis, but I don't have it equipped. It looks kind of boring to me. And then obviously, pro contact dunks. Finally, for the takeovers, I like to use one stat and boost just that. So I'll run typically just defensive rebound and then an ability. So defensive rebound and sharpshooter, or defensive rebound and poster machine, or defensive rebound and dishmaster. The reason I run defensive rebound is obviously I only have 80 defensive rebound, which is fine, but adding the +10 that you give or take, you see the animations change a little bit. But I do that just to be safe. Finally, we have the max +2s and max +1s that I'm running. So like I said in the builder, max +2 paint controller to get that legend. I'm using my other max +2 on posterizer just to have Hall of Fame posterizer. I don't have my max +1 and 2s for rebound unlocked yet because I've been running point guard mostly all year, so I'm behind on those. But as you can see, I have box out beast +1 over here and rebound chaser +1 over here. Once I do have these, I'll put one of those at +2 and the other one at +1. Then for my max +1 tier 2, I'm using Challenger and High Flying Denier to have that on legend as well. And then for my takeover surge, I'm using set shot specialist and layup mixmaster. I know a few of y'all asked for the update on my cap breakers on my footer build. So here's my 7-foot version of the build and here's the cap breakers. I currently have 3 on post control. I'm going to add 1 more to get 95 post control. I currently have 2 on pass sack for 86 pass sack. I'm gonna add 1 more to get 80 to 88 for gold break starter. Now when it comes to using the build in game, I made this build to play 5s and I made this build to play the center. When you use this build, I highly recommend you play center with it. I know it's at power forward. I only do that for when I play with my IRLs who have footers so that it puts me at the 4 or builds at the same height. But I recommend playing the 5 with this build. It's a perfect center build. You can protect the paint, you can rebound with anybody, and then on offense, which is the best part of the build, you can score on anybody. If you have a footer on you or just any other big man, you should score with no problem. But I'm gonna leave y'all with the gameplay. Y'all leave any questions in the comments below. Also leave what the next build you want to see is, and I'll see y'all in the next one. best.